Appreciate I may be slightly late to the party here, but I've just watched Showtimes Inside Mayweather Pacquiao episode 2. I guess for people who watched my video reviewing episode 1, I wasn't overly impressed. I wasn't overly keen to sort of sit down and sit through it again, but hey, I'm a junkie, so yeah, got back and I've just watched episode 2. I must say, it's a bit of an improved effort this time from Showtime. I thought it was slightly better put together. There were some interesting features to this show. They did a sort of flashback to Floyd when he was starting to turn pro, showed some good footage of his first ever professional fight. They had Al Bernstein speaking about that, who called his first fight, which I thought was potentially quite interesting. They also tried to do a piece to humanise Floyd Mayweather, maybe to try and show him as more of a kind, genuine person rather than this money character we're all used to. So they did a bit with the guy who took him in and, you know, worked with him when Floyd Mayweather Sr. got taken to prison. I think one of Floyd's amateur teammates from the Olympics who now works with Floyd in the Mayweather gym. I think his name might be Nate Jones. They did a few pieces on his relationships with those kind of guys, which was a bit more interesting, to be honest. You know, it's slightly different to the usual scenes of Floyd with his Bugattis and his Ferraris. I thought that perhaps was a slightly more, less well-trodden bit of TV than what we've seen before. Some good training footage of Floyd, not sparring, but some good footage of him hitting the bag, doing the mitts, that sort of thing. And yeah, it was a slightly improved effort. I didn't feel like, I felt like the first episode could possibly be a, applicable. It looked like the kind of footage we'd seen time and time again. Whereas for this, I thought it was a slightly different attempt, which I was pleased to see. The obvious weaknesses are twofold. Firstly, the Showtime production just doesn't seem to be as smooth or as slick and as epic as the HBO production. Secondly, obviously because Showtime don't have archive footage of Pacquiao or any access to Pacquiao, it's just access to Floyd Mayweather. And the difficulty with that is, how can you build a fight? How can you get excitement around the fight when it's only showing one of the two competitors? I think that's where this struggles. But an improved effort from the first episode, and I'll certainly be sitting down to watch the third episode when that's due. I'll need to look into that to find out when it is due. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this production.